will say this from hunting with Jamie. You're probably
You're
the
finna
luckiest.
make him mad.
No, you're probably one of the luckiest people I know because you get to see these. You always kill a good buck, and you always get to see them and get to. You know, it's not like never a split second decision for you. It's like Jamie will call you and he's like, "I'm watching this buck. I think it's a good one. I done watched him." And he's like, when he shoots him, it's like, "Dang, that's a good buck."
He done that. I was at
Yeah.
work. He called me and said, "I got one over here in this back ridge."
Yeah,
and like we carried on like a 10-minute conversation discussing
and
whether or
just
not he
watching
should
this
shoot it.
buck. Yeah.
And I'm like,
I've never known you to like make a mistake, kill a little one, or
I did
whatever.
kind of screw up that one the year before last.
They're always.
I mean, it wasn't,
good
but it
bucks.
was 15 inches wide, but it wasn't the deer I thought it was.
Yeah. No, but when it comes to deer hunting, you're pretty lucky.
Jamie's
You
the only
can
person
find
I know
one.
can go through the woods like down at camp. We used to talk about this. Jamie, he'd get lost every time he left the camp. He'd wander around in the woods, climb a tree, and kill a damn deer that nobody'd ever. I mean, in the government woods, a really good deer.
Jamie's killed one of the biggest deer at camp. You and Billy Moore's the only two people I know that's killed deer that size in Appleton.
Yeah.
I've really not. I mean, honestly speaking, I've gone out and randomly climbed a tree that I've not scouted. I just walked in one direction. To me, it looked good, and climbed. I've killed more deer that way than I have sitting on a spot that I've watched.
You know.
I think it's his blood sugar. They smell him.
They come to him.
Yeah, he's in Little Debbie's. His blood sugar gets high.
It's got to be good over there.
Something.
Smell the vanilla in the air.
I've done that twice at that land by the house. One time, Mark left his climbing stand. I had no idea where it was at. He said, "Walk, go up the ditch. So such and such is a tree that we call the burnt tree. Lightning struck it years ago, I guess." And sure enough, walked up there, finna pick up a stand. I heard a buck grunting. I sat there and had 3 bucks come by, and I killed a pretty good 8 points.
Jamie's had people ride down the road and ride by that place and be like, "Man, it's a pretty good one up there."
It did happen too.
He goes home, changes clothes, takes his time, gets ready, walks up there, steps out of the truck, walks in the wood, and kills a deer. This deer been sitting up there for an hour with his doe. What's the chance of that deer staying there?
Yeah, buddy, my Brad was going through out there, and he called and said, "Hey man, it's a pretty good buck chasing a doe." This is probably, I don't know, 9 or 10 o'clock. I go in there, finish up my work, get me a sandwich, get something to eat, and well, I don't have nothing to do. I'll just ride up there.
If I see that buck,
and I just rode up there, walked in the woods, and stood there by a tree for a little bit, and it didn't take long. Here he come back by.
chasing that same hot doe.
I have been pretty lucky.
No, he's been real lucky.
Real lucky.